Oh, yep. That's right. Eagles Way of Boxing. We're going to talk about this one. Don't be hiding out on me. I can see myself looking at you, looking at me, looking at you. Oh, yeah. Yasser Hussein is in the place. Give my damn thumbs up, brother. Give my thumbs up. Got me begging for thumbs up. Give me my damn thumbs up. And send me a cash app, man. So I need 20. I need £4, man. I need £4 to put on my gas money, brother. Salute to y'all, sir. He said salute to Eagle. That's right, brother. Yeah, we up in here, man. I'm not wearing my heavy stuff today. I just been working. I got to work on so much stuff, man. I'm so far behind, man. I need to get me a helper, man. I do, for real. That's for real. I need to get me a helper. I don't know if I'm gonna have somebody on the show like that, but I need to get me a helper, man. I'm gonna have to hire somebody just to. You said I ain't got Cash App. Yeah, it's easy, man. Just pick it up. Pick it up, man. The Cash App is easy to get. It's not a hard thing to get, man. If you got one of these, you can get Cash App. As long as you got a phone. Yeah, what I don't like about this phone, man, is like every few seconds you gotta enter. I have to enter my freaking password to look at stuff. You know, just to look at stuff. I was like, that's stupid. Just because you darken the screen, you shouldn't have to light this thing up again. Oh shit! There go Lala D starting fights with me, and then now she's in here. Let me see what y'all got for me. If you got PayPal, I could send you a few quid for gas. Yeah, I need it, man. This gas where I'm living at, man, is too expensive. I can't keep up. I'm not Lala D, man. Lala D got all that bread. She a bread machine, not like me. I ain't no bread machine, baby. Yeah, she said, Cynthia says, you think you slick. You wait until you're going live to respond to my message. It showed up on my phone. It came in. I hit it immediately. I hit it up immediately. As soon as I saw it, that's when I hit you up. As soon as I saw it, sweetheart, I'm sorry. She said, Lala D said, yes, sir. She got the love up in the flame. Look at it. Ooh, I can't stand them two lovebirds. Y'all, sir, Hussein said hello at Lala D, smiling. Ooh, you guys are sickening to the stomach. All the lovey-dovey shit. I can't. Ooh, you two. Both of y'all. Let me see if I can get this link up here. So this is what we needed. So this is what I want. 100%. This is what I want. Okay, because this is a serious discussion, and I know y'all want to play. It's okay. We're going to play. But this is really serious. But I want, because I knew what the hell I was talking about. And a lot of people act like, oh, you don't know. I'll see the rest of y'all. I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna get y'all in a second. So what I want y'all to do is I want y'all to take a look at this link. The link I just put up. So everybody make sure you go there, open up a separate screen, or just come back. But make sure you hit my thumbs up before you hit live, then hit live in here. But go check out that link, and that's the side that I wanted to see. I didn't want to put it up in here because I didn't want to get in trouble. But that's the side of what I wanted everybody to see, what I saw when everybody was saying that Helena's, just ran into a punch. No. He was careless, and I'm gonna give you I'm gonna make sure that you guys see what I said. Give me your explanation of what happened. That's all I want you to do. I just want you to give me your explanation of what happened, and I will give you my take on it, because I already gave my take, and a lot of people were arguing with me about my take. But I want you guys to look at it and then give me your take, and then we'll discuss it. And then we're going to discuss more. But I just want you, we're going to discuss that first, just so you see the ego don't know shit, but I know what the hell I'm talking about, brother. Yeah, sir. Ooh, those two sickening. Oh, look at Ryan. Or Sorka's back in here, man. There go Ryan. He said these motherfuckers need to stop sending Fanon, Drew Titan, 78 Sports super chats and buy the pay-per-views. He said laughing my ass off. He a king, but pay-per-view numbers of a pawn. All right. Well, yeah. I'm not really gonna get into all the pay-per-view today. We usually don't talk about all that stuff. I see you. Al Money's in here. He said, "Peace to Eagle." He got the glove up good with the 100. Yep. But y'all look, check out that link. We're gonna discuss it. Check out that link and tell me, what do you see? What do you see from Helena's? What do you see? What do you see him doing? Because I told you Deontay Wilder was fighting on the back foot, waiting for an opportunity. But just look at that and tell me what the hell you see. Y'all, Sir Hussein says, salute fam at Ryan O'Rourke and Al Money. Yep, Al Money, y'all, sir. Got the hand up, good with 100,000. Yep. Yeah, y'all, Sir Hussein said 75K is crap, though. We already understand how numbers work. Okay? Numbers don't always equivalate to money. Because sometimes companies take a little bit of a loss while we sitting here worried about numbers. You know what I mean? It's called sponsorship. And right now, that's all I do, man. Is like I lose a lot of money because of advertisement. You know, just trying to advertise and, you know, trying to, you know, make sure I got all my, you know, all the samples and all that. That's a big money. That's a gamble. But we look at this company. We look at Dozen, and we see that they are really taking. They have to be taking a hit. There's no way that they're not taking a hit. You know what I mean? But some companies are just not into it to take hits like that. Now we got a little bit of time, maybe to talk about y'all's little brother, but your little brother now he's bragging on a whole nother. He got another venture going, so now he's bragging on this new, like a new boxing team. When will these teams learn? They don't know that a lot of these companies are fly by night. These companies aren't going to be around if the money's not there. Now, sometimes companies lose money for a reason. You know what I mean? But all companies, it's not a good practice to just go out and just lose money, though. That's all I'm saying. And some of them are just in it just for the big gamble. And they get in there for the big gamble, and guess what? A lot of times when you're doing big gambling, you only last one round when you're in there for big gambling. You know what I mean? It's like you playing the roulette wheel. You know what I mean? You playing the roulette wheel, right? And you all on you 15 black or whatever the number. I don't know I really don't know about that game, but you 15 black and you all in. You see, you got your whole life savings on that because you had a feeling. Guess what happens? You already know what happens. There's no guesswork in there. You lose all that shit, right? You lose it. And so that the game is over with. There's no more playing for you. There's not a second chance on your roulette. And the reason there's not a second chance on your roulette is because you put everything into it. Now, if these companies put everything into it and they bank on somebody who's, in my estimation, might be bankless, then what do you end up getting? Yeah, searching my boy AB with Black Prime. Okay. You can put the fist up good if you want to. So put the fist up good. Put the fist up good. Y'all, sir, keep that same energy. Lala D, keep that same energy. Even though you didn't say nothing, I had to jump on you anyway because you're gonna say something to Eagle anyway. Ryan O'Rourke, he says Black Prime must be taking big hit. He said, Bud, 10 million and Broner won't come cheap. Could be another Triller. Yep, there we go. See, and he got, and that's the information. That's the information right there. That is the information. That's the information that you need to have. That's the information that you need to go by because these companies, they do not last when it comes to this boxing, because boxing is not a game like that. Is 50 Cent, is he still in the boxing? Is Master P, is he still in boxing? See? Now, if you two get into boxing, maybe it'd be good to get on the YouTube team. They clearing a whole lot of money. Believe me, they clearing millions and millions and millions. That little 10 million ain't nothing for them. But it depends. But you better pick the right one. Y'all sir said, true that, Ryan. They taking a gamble on this boxing venture. If there's and if it looks cowboy and raggedy as F, you see the AB pressure or whatever you want to call it. Yep. But like I said, and then here we go. You know what? We tried to touch on it and we missed a whole lot. When the last time we was talking about the whole Bud thing, we missed a whole lot. Far as our discussion, because guess what? We didn't really talk about the whole problem he had with Airman and everything else, right? Damn, dude, you have financial, issues. I mean, at best, you have financial issues. You are not one to be trying to get at negotiation table with nobody and demand shit. When the other person has a face, you better just try to just be cool. If they got a bigger face than yours, you better try to just be cool. If you got a bigger face, then maybe make some noise. But y'all look at that clip and tell me what you seen. I'm going to give y'all 5 minutes to look at that clip. I'll put it up again. I'm going to give y'all 5 minutes to look at it. Then I'm going to just reiterate what I said earlier. I'm going to just say what I said earlier because I knew what I saw. And people trying to say something else. So y'all check that clip out and then come back and let me know. Yep. Helena's looked like he said, hey, worst Dave Allen. God dang. Ryan, ain't nobody come in here playing with nobody. AB got 12-month. He got a 12-month 3-fight deal. We all know AB ain't fulfilling that. Hell no, not 3 fights in a year. AB ain't fighting. If he did, you know what? Maybe it'll spark, some energy in him and he'll start fighting. He'll be like, oh shit, I can do this shit. Maybe so. Yeah, 3 fights. Yeah, you look at Ryan. Ryan said, nah, y'all saw 3 fights in 12 years. AB won't make weight and say he had mental issues that he goes to fix in the strip club. Oh, wow. That's what it ain't. That's what it ain't. Yep. Y'all, sir, said I ain't heard of Dave Allen name in years. AB beard way more than 147, Ryan said. Y'all silly. Okay, so y'all got like a couple of more minutes to tell me your assessment. You guys stop playing. Give me your assessment of that clip. The Wilder clip, the Wilder Helenas. Then we're going to talk about it. And we're going to discuss how Wilder can become king. He can. I see some great potentials. I'm going to discuss some of those. We're going to discuss, if this is his new style. But, and I'm also going to tell you why that style is just not a great style against Tyson Fury. It's not a great style, but it can win. It can win. You can win with it, but there's some fine adjustments you have to make in order to win with it. You know what I mean? And chances are when Tyson Fury does, he does think. So you would have to do a lot of tweaking. You would have to do some switching things in order to dispatch him. Well, he could be dispatched of. We know he got put down. If Wilder to beat Tyson Fury within 1 or 2 rounds, Wilder has to make him eat the deck early, early. While the energy's still high, you got to make him eat the deck. I would say at least a couple of times in the first couple of rounds, because then the confidence, then it will lose. He will start losing the confidence. But you got to put him down quick, like boom, boom, 2 quick knockdowns, like oh shit, and then that fighting style will work perfectly because now he's desperate trying to get back in it. Y'all start crying. because of what Ryan said. He said the beard. Okay, since y'all not gonna weigh in on it, because probably you guys said something before, and that's why you didn't want to weigh in on what I said about Wilder. That's why you didn't want to weigh in on it. Okay, but if you break the clip now, you break this clip down, you see that Helenius went to the body right on the belt, and then he was gonna try to that was with a left hook. He was gonna try to finish up with a 1-2. He steps in, he throws a looping left that grazes Wilder. Then he was gonna try to. He was in the middle of a 1-2. Wilder was in the middle of a block with his left hand. At the same time, he threw a right hand, and then Wilder's face changed soon as he landed that punch. His face changed, like, yeah, you out. It's like boom. Once he landed it, and he seen him start disappearing, he started to throw another one. And then he was like, nah, that business. He's like, then he went back to his old Wilder look, like that business is over with. So here we go. There's a hook shot. So Helenius was the one that initiated all the action against the ropes, because he felt he had Wilder against the ropes and he was going to do something different than what everybody else did, which was a good plan. It was good on paper. Let's go to the body. But he should have stayed at the body, and every time he went to the body, he should have put one hand up. But he went to the body, and then he tried to load up a 1-2. You can't do a 1-2 right after your left. If your left is there, you got to get your left back. So he goes down, he throws the left, and then tries to set up a 1-2. In the middle of his 1-2, when he throws the one, so he's throwing the one, it misses and hit Wilder like right underneath the collarbone. And he's trying to throw, when he was trying to throw the right, he had already got tagged. It was too late. He was already tagged. Already tagged. It's like, boom, here you go. The left, and then boom. So, and then that way, and then Wilder blocked the right that was coming, but there was nothing. It was a foregone conclusion at that point. It was already over with. But it wasn't over. He fell into the punch, and, he fell in, like somebody was saying here, to know. And so that's why I gave you guys the opportunity to have that angle, because that angle, it actually shows what the hell happened. It shows that Helenius was actually initiating the action, but he made a mistake by trying to. See, you throw a left hook, and then he should have threw it right. But he threw a left, and he tried to, so you throw a left, and you come back like your opponent ain't doing nothing. This one's already wide, and you could try to come back like this. So when he tried to come back, he didn't have his hands already set back for home. So when he threw this, and so now the punch, instead of coming from here and over, now the punch is coming from here, and underneath the collarbone. And then when he's throwing the right, he's already tagged, and then Wilder's trying to block, he's tagged where his head's crunching like this. You like the way I'm doing that in slow motion, and then it was like, that's it. Y'all stop it. Y'all sir said, he said Helenius is a poor man's version of Fury. Let me see what Ryan got. Ryan again, he said no need to weigh in. He beat a wild bum. No defense, no good offense. It was a comeback fight. We'll see real Wilder versus Ruiz, or hopefully Joe Joyce next. Yeah. I seen an interview where they was interviewing Joe Joyce, and they was asking him if he could take a Wilder right hand. He said, he was like, yeah, he don't want to try to find out if he could just take one, because who wants to just put their chin out like, let me see if I can take Wilder's best. Man, if you stick your chin up trying to take Wilder's best, the best part of you is going to be that butt sticking up in the air for the photographers after you take that shot. That's going to be the best thing for you if you just try to take Wilder. Oh, Wilder can't hit that hard, and you stick your chin out. You're supposed to do the crybaby. You're supposed to fall right on your face if you're just trying to take a hard-ass Wilder shot. Yeah, Helenius didn't really have nothing. But the thing is, he was, like everybody said, he didn't have the defense. He came in offensive-minded against Wilder, which I don't understand. Why would you just come in completely offensive-minded? He did everything you're not supposed to do against Wilder. His punches were not precise. trying to throw combinations, trying to throw a combination after a failed hook. Then now you're going to try to throw a combination. He would have been better off if he would have just threw the hook and then got his hands back home. He would have been better off. Because then Wilder wouldn't have been able to hit him. Wilder would have to throw some type of uppercut or something. And against the ropes, that would have been hard. He would have been safe. The fight would have kept on. See, I throw that one now. I'm back here. Oh, shit, I missed it. I mean, I hit it. I landed a little bit. Yeah, damn. Ryan's on him again. Ryan said, y'all, sir. He said he's polishing Fury's boots right now for Chisora fight. And then y'all start crying. Y'all stupid in here, man. Where I heard Finland trying to say Helena's from Iceland. They don't want him no more. Don't nobody want you when you make such horrible mistakes. That was a horrible mistake, man. That's not even covered. They don't even cover that. Like they refuse to cover that. Like in boxing, they won't even cover that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They won't even analyze what he did. They like, you know what? We're not even going to talk about what you did because you can see what you did. I mean, you knew what you did. And our question to you is, why did you do it? That's our question is, why was you trying to throw a combination after a failed hook instead of just completely resetting, getting your ass out the way and just completely resetting, like rethinking what you was doing? He just committed himself. He committed himself to go to the body and then throw a 1-2 right afterwards. I don't even know. How's that combination work? Okay, body and then one. Come on, dude. Really? You try to throw a 1-2 after a failed hook? Yeah, but Wilder, we got to see again. And I'm not trying to overstep. I'm not trying to, put him on the top throne. But based off of what he's trying to do, I can see that it can work. It doesn't work against Tyson Fury as well because you got a back-footed fighter versus a front-foot fighter. You got a fighter that's coming forward, and it depends on who's better. Are you better on the back foot? Or are you better because he will still overwhelm you if you're on the back foot. That's what I can see. So the way it will work against Fury and anybody else, if he's going to fight on the back foot, is going to be angles at the same time. And then again, you're not champ, so you can't fight on the back foot all the time. Because you're not the champ. Nobody's going to just be aggressively chasing you. You got some forward fighters. Joyce might do it. Joyce might be still coming forward, and yeah, he might take one. It'd be a good fight, though. I would like to see it. Wilder's still, to me, the most exciting in boxing, and he's not even a great boxer, people would say. To me, he's still the most exciting. I still want to see him fight. I'm sorry, I just still want to see him fight. It's the sound for me, baby. It's the sound. It's not the punches. It's the sound. Yeah, y'all start crying. Helena's is probably the best boxer out of Finland. He said he wouldn't know of any other boxers from Finland. No, but I don't know. Finland said they got better hockey players who do a better showing against Wilder. Wow. They got some good hockey players. I want to see how Wilder does against Ruiz. I heard the WBC ordered that as a final eliminator for Fury. Yeah, but I see Wilder needs like 2 more fights because the first one wasn't enough. He needs like a couple of fights. I don't know who to put him against as a heavyweight. I don't know. Maybe Joyce. But Joyce is so slow that it's not going to prepare him for Tyson. We need to get him on a fast front foot fighter, and that's Ruiz. But Ruiz is a little short, and Wilder usually don't have that much trouble with short guys because he's awkward. He's hard to hit. He's hard to hit for those short guys. The shorter guys, I don't know. He's not that short. But we're gonna see how he goes though. But I like to see that type of style with Wilder. But Wilder has to get a lot of angles. He has to, like, if he's fighting Tyson, he got to get over here. He got to make Tyson go flying past him. Like, no, you ain't. I'm over here. Back foot, boom. And that little short punch, man. That little short punch is another type of equalizer, though. And that's what he needed when he gets crowded. Because you realize that he was actually crowded when he threw that shot. When he gets crowded by Tyson Fury, that's the shot he needs to let go. Don't get grabbed. Throw that shot right away. And that shot was fast. So throw that shot right away. Yeah, don't muff around. Yeah, don't muff around with it, man. Throw that shot right away. Let those eyes open up like, oh shit, it's open. Boom. Because you can see Wilder, he still get those big eyes though. A lot of fighters get those big eyes like, oh shit, it's open. Don't look all excited when you get an opening. His eyes get that big when you get an opening. Oh shit, boom. Oh shit, I got the opening. So as soon as you see the opening, that's how quick it is. Okay, it's open. But see, that's a time delay between the eyes getting big and you realize, okay, it's open and then throwing it. So as the eyes are opening, you should be throwing it. Not let the eyes get big and then throw it because you alert them. They're like, oh shit, I'm letting what? Because their brain thinks fast too before your punch gets there. Like his eyes is big. He sees something open. What's open? And then it registers through their body like, okay, block. See what I mean? So just keep that same means. Just look crazy the whole time. Like don't change your eyes. Like, oh, this open, bam. And just boom, come up over it. Just come up over it like that. Boom. Oh shit, there's opening. And your eyes can get big afterwards. Andy Ruiz, Joe Joyce, Dylan White, Daniel Dubois, AJ are all viable opponents, options for Wilder. Let me see who won't fight Wilder. Andrew Ruiz will fight Wilder. Joe Joyce will fight Wilder. Dylan White will not fight Wilder. Daniel Dubois won't fight Wilder. And AJ will not fight Wilder. So you got two choices out of them. They're not going to fight Wilder. AJ versus Wilder would be a good fight for both of them guys. Both of them guys probably be their best payday without belts as well, in my opinion. I don't know. The Wilder AJ won't. It's not going. That's not a $50 million fight anymore. You said big difference throwing it against Salinas than Fury. He knows what's coming back from Fury can hurt him. Fury can hurt him if Wilder gets tired or just gets sluggish or whatever. Wilder can hurt Fury a lot more than Fury can hurt Wilder. What we got to realize is Fury hits Wilder more. He's more accurate. But that's not the option I'm taking right now. You got to understand, Ryan, that's not the option I'm taking right now. The option I'm taking is Wilder to clean his act up and not, take them kind of shots. To be the opportunistic fighter that he needs to be to get those shorter punches off and the long punches. Don't just wait for that long range bomb. Don't you understand if Wilder has a shorter punch that he can land, that he's going to be able to land it against anybody? If he has a shorter punch now, if they have developed him with some shorter punches, he's even that much more dangerous now. Think about it, he has that power, but in shorter punches, not just all the long stuff. Like you got to stay out of the range of the right hand. No, if he has a shorter left and right, now you got to stay out of trouble of everything. Now you can't allow him to land anything. How many fighters are going to not let Wilder land anything? No, if he has shorter punches, he's going to get you. That's just that's in my estimation. So go ahead and mark that on your calendar, my words, and then we'll watch the next fight and we'll see. So in here, as always, let's see it. As always, let's see how it goes. See how it goes. So I'm not counting just that what you guys are mistaken. I asked what did Helenius do to get himself in trouble. I didn't say that Wilder is going to do the same thing against anybody. I'm stating that if Wilder is going to fight that way, I'm giving him big ups. If he's going to fight that way, there's some things he has to clean up, and he can still hit anybody with. You can't say that a fighter can hit you with no punches. Now, I might not hit you with the long range bomb, right hand, but I can still land punches, and that's the difference. That's what I'm talking about. I reckon AJ versus Wilder is still a big money fight. They will kill the gate in pay-per-views. I don't think so. I think it'll still be a big fight, but what my statement was, it's not a $50 million on AJ side fight no more. AJ cannot even ask for $50 million no more. He muffed off that $50 million. He can't get $50 million now. I'm not saying he can't get 10, 15, but he cannot get 50 no more. Look, Ryan, he said AJ ain't fighting nobody. He said doesn't can't take another loss. Start off his contract. Yeah, another loss. It's true too though. I mean, that's how we started our discussion. Remember, we was talking about these, like this Black Prime and all this other stuff, all these promotional companies. Everybody think that is fine, and nobody was answering my question about 50 Cent and all these other people that's supposed to be in boxing promoters. Wasn't even Snoop? Didn't Snoop have his name in the ring for a while? Some kind of promotions and shit. A lot of them rappers try to get their hands up in there. They need to be getting this boxing, you get this easy, quick money. Shit. Only way that you gonna come into boxing if you blessed up with superstars and super fights right away, and you're not gonna be blessed up like that. Somebody would cause havoc if you came in as a brand new promotional company like that, sponsoring a new fighter, and you had say for instance that you had. I'll give you a short, like 5 superstars. You had 5 superstars, and you had, for each one of them, you had 4 fights lined up straight in a row and they were going to win for sure. Spectacularly win. That just doesn't happen, man. That's not even the movies won't tell you that lie. You know what I mean? The movies won't even tell you that big of a lie. The movies are, that's too big of a fantasy. Because movies tell you fantasies, but they're not going to tell you that big of a fantasy. Yep. Y'all sir said true that, Ryan. He said that's why he meant to be fighting Areola next. Damn, Areola's still fighting? You know, Areola, he cracked me up because he's actually a big Wilder fan. He is. Areola's actually a big Wilder fan, believe it or not. He looks up to Wilder now. Areola, he looks up to Wilder like Wilder is the one that's going to get us the belt back over here to the U.S. I got to give him much respect for that too, though. He used to crack me up though when he be in there cussing and stuff. He was like, damn, man, I couldn't get it when he can't get it done. He said Fury probably got he got his beat ring IQ of heavyweights in this area. I'm sure he can make adjustments for shorter punches. I don't care about you making adjustments. That's not about the adjustments. It's about if you getting clean clonged, y'all sir. If you getting clean clonged, and somebody has powerful punches at any level, not just you're not looking just for the one big straight bomb, you're in trouble. I'm telling you. If you already got punching power, all he needed was a good defense. His offense is okay. All he needs is a good defense, being able to move out and a more of a variety of punches because he comes with power. So I don't care how defensive you are, you gonna get hit. Shit, Ali was way faster than anybody he fought, but he got hit sometimes. He was just he based his boxing was based off how fast he was. Like I can get out the way of any punch, baby, once you get clocked. But I'm saying if you have shorter, if you got a bigger variety of punches and all of them are hard, it doesn't matter the skills. That's what I'm saying. You guys are matching up the skill set and you're only looking at, oh yeah, he's going to outbox him. No, I'm not. See what I'm saying? I'm on one side on this. I'm not looking at the Fury side. You know what I mean? We're doing one discussion. If I talk about the Fury side, then I got to say what Fury has to do to win, in which we talked about that one time, and Fury went out and did everything that I said he had to do. Everything that I said Wilder had to avoid, Fury went and did. So I don't understand why they're not paying attention. And I see he's actually moving. It's like he's thinking. So he was working on stuff, even though it was heinous. Wilder was working on stuff to make himself better in the ring. Like, I got to move out of here. I got to go. You know, he's doing the shit that we talked about, Derek. And Derek's not even here. But y'all, sir, the stuff that we talked about, like getting your ass out the way, that's what I'm saying. If he gets out the way, if you're a good puncher and you ain't hitting nothing because his defense done picked up, think about it. I throw 5 punches. You think he ain't going to land nothing? Maybe he land a body shot. Next time he land a hook. Then he land a straight. Then he land this. That's all I'm saying. We're not debating Tyson Fury can beat him or something like that, or, you know, if he's going to do this and do that, whatever. We'll talk about that side, but right now I'm saying how Wilder can do it. Don't be a hater. How Wilder can do it. I can always talk about how Tyson Fury can do it. It's too easy of a topic if I talk about Tyson Fury, how he can do it without loading his gloves or whatever else, without cheating. There's ways I can talk about it. Yep. Yeah. Ryan, again, he said AJ will fight Zhang or Kobayashi for me. Oh, my goodness. I haven't even seen. When the last time that name was brought up? Work bringing up names that we haven't heard in like 3 years, 4 years. Y'all sort of said I heard he's fighting Areola in January. At Ryan, yeah. Ryan again. He's saying Zayn got a relationship with Eddie and Kabayev was good enough for Fury at one point. So he can't talk shit. But you know what? The whole thing is that you guys don't kill your own discussion, right? Because what happened is you kill your own discussion when you say that AJ can't take a loss, but that might be a true statement. But can AJ afford to win against certain people also? Okay. Yeah. But Ryan said, I just don't see Areola. He said, I'm sure that Eddie said that shit, that bullshit. Yeah. Who put up a 1 if you actually believe anything that Eddie Hearn says? Somebody put up a 1. I just want to see who the Eddie Hearn's followers are. I can't remember who said it. It was a week or 2 ago. Okay. Ryan's right back. He said Eddie has rebuffed that since he could be lying. But somebody put up a 1. If you believe anything that Eddie Hearn says, put up a 1. How many times has Fury get up from Wilder's fully loaded punches? Yeah, but y'all, so you guys are still looking at that side that I told you. We can always discuss that. I'm not talking about Fury getting up from a big shot. I'm talking about Fury getting hit with big shots all throughout the fight that he's not expecting to be a big shot. You understand what I mean? That's the difference. Are you guys understanding the difference? When you're getting hit with shots that weren't supposed to be hard, and now they're hard, and you're going down early in the fight, there's a big difference. Believe me. There's a big difference when you're going to be patient. If Wilder's going to be patient and not just jump on, okay, I'm going to be patient. I got you down once. I got you down twice. I'm just going to keep getting you down. That's the difference. You guys just don't understand it. Some of you do, but some of you don't. Yeah. Conor Ben is ucked. He said no license now. He might have to make a real fight now. Yep. How many? Yeah. But anyway. All I'm saying is Wilder, there's 3 punches that fight I didn't see. If all I wanted to see him go a few rounds with someone and see what he is actually doing different. Now, brother, I see, like I said, I can see what he's doing. Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more. Salute, brother, at Eagles Web. Salute to my brother out there. Look, what I'm saying is if Wilder has more of a repertoire of punches that are hard like that overhand right, then anybody's in trouble because he's gonna land. Just think about it. If all the punches he stole is hard, I see somebody put up a fight with Danny Garcia and they was talking about how hard the punches were. Of course, I had to remind him. I said, well, where was all his hard punches against Earl Spence? All them hard punches. I'm saying if you have to respect more than one punch of Wilder. Like if you say, oh shit, I can't get hit with this, I can't get hit with that. If you're fighting a fight where you just have to discuss, you guys just don't understand it. I'm making it too complicated for you. So I'll see you down there. If you only have to worry about one shot, then it's easier to fight somebody. Let me break it down for you even better. If you was fighting a one-armed fighter, and he only had a left hand, which hand do you have to worry about? And don't say his feet. I'm talking about if you're only throwing hands. Derek Bailey, salute. But I like Derek Bailey. You could look at this clip, Derek, and tell me, what do you see? These guys don't want to answer the question. They being knuckleheads today, man. because I finally got the right angle of a clip that I showed everybody. So I finally got the right angle for Wilder. Go back and check that out, Derek, and then come back and let us know what you saw. And I see, like I said, I see that Helenius was the one initiating it. He's the one that threw the left hook. And then he tried to follow up with a 1-2, which the 1-2 started with the left again. You can't leave yourself like that and then throw your left from here. You have to get it all the way back. You got to throw it and then, and then look around and then maybe throw the 2-piece. That hook. And then see, he didn't set and wait. He just went into it, missed it like that. And then, come on. He missed the hook. Like the hook hit the belt line. And then he tries to come up with the 2-piece afterward. You can't be here and then try to come up with the 2-piece. He was supposed to throw the hook and then go back and set back up and then maybe 1-2. You see, you guys ain't getting it. This is my slow class today. Y'all slow today. Y'all sir put up the 3 though. Yeah, hell no, nobody kind of Ben and a lot of his peeps gone real quiet. He said they sure ain't paying to get a B sample tested. Hell no. If you did the drugs, you did it. You're going to get caught every once in a while. I don't care. Your chemist told you a lie. Your chemist told you, oh, you drink a little bit of vinegar and bleach water, you'll be okay. Don't believe all this stupid shit. But Ryan said, after y'all sir put up 3, he said, don't believe no promoters. Yeah, that's why I asked you. Put up a 1 if you believe Eddie Hearns. Anything he said. Motherfuckers, all he do is lie. Y'all sir said, Ryan, 100%. They all scums, yeah. Yeah, y'all sir again, he said, effing up the big fights. Yeah, they messed up the big fights by screwing up the little ones. Okay, I got Bruce already. He said, little brother, Bruce again at y'all sir Hussein. He said, salute, bro. Y'all, sir, salute at Bruce, Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. Derek Bailey, salute at Eagles Way of Boxing. Y'all, sir, salute fam at Derek. And at AB is back on Black Prime Eagle. Did y'all, sir, tell you? What do you mean? We talked about that, Derek. You brought your ass in here late. Because we was talking about how these promotional companies end up folding and shit. Because I just said, if you get 5 prime fighters, like the elite fighters, you got a new promotional company, and you get 5 fighters and you got 4 fights lined up for all of them already, 4 super fights, then yeah, you're going to take off. You're going to make all the money. But that's not happening. You got Bud and AB. That's your big lineup? Oh, okay. That's a good lineup. One has 0 negotiation skills and one can't make weight. Probably can't make weight and probably can't even make skill set. But I ain't going to talk about y'all little brother like that. But anyway, Derek said saluted y'all, sir. And then Derek also saluted Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. Y'all, sir, Hussein at Derek Bailey. You know that, he said, you know that, man. Ryan again has Wilder bought a pair of running shoes yet. He said twerking and sliders ain't cardio. I hope he has, yeah. I'm not even gonna get in on it on Wilder's twerking. I'm not here to really discuss what those guys do outside of boxing anymore. Those guys do what they grown. If that's what they feel like. If they feel like, hey, I should twerk, or if that's what you want to call it, then they can do whatever they want to. I just care about the skill set inside. Like I said, I'm not putting all the marbles out there on Wilder. All I'm saying is that if Wilder has, you guys got to agree or you could disagree. If Wilder has more than one dangerous punch, if Wilder has combinations that are all dangerous, then no fighter, I don't care what your skill set is, you're going to get touched. I don't care what your skill set is. I'm not saying that Fury took shots, but Fury's different when it comes to getting up from shots. The first fight, he was actually knocked out. But how good is that for you? And can you bank on Fury's chin? Somebody put up a 1. Put up a 1 right now. After 3 fights with Wilder, put up a 1 if you think you can just bank on Fury's chin. Like, Fury, would you make an investment on Fury's chin now? Oh, he could take it. He'll get up from it. Huh? When anybody make an investment on Fury's chin, like, oh yeah, Fury, yeah, he got the chin for it. He can keep taking it. How many fighters have we seen with those kind of chins? Not necessarily getting down. Larry Holmes had a chin where he can get back up. But didn't Mariarga have one of these, like punching himself in the chin? So Rourke, you believe that Fury's chin is just granite. It ain't gonna never get cracked. That's where you make your mistake, I think, my friend, is that nobody is above an ass whooping. Nobody's chin is above getting knocked the F out. I think George Foreman probably had one of the best chins in heavyweight history. And he's been down, only out once, but he had one of the best chins there was. It's hard to take Big George off his feet. And he was fighting some of the most powerful punches there is, like Ron Lyles and Ernie Shavers. God dang, they had punches back then. But I'm not going to bank on somebody's chin like that, because even there go Derek Bailey. He come up with the words out of the dark that should give you some kind of light, should enlighten your ass a little bit, because everybody thought Herb that's got granite in there. He'll never go down. Shit. And that's exactly what Derek just put down. Y'all sir sound down with Black Prime. Bruce Cass, Boxing, Jazz, and more is at Derek Bailey Sloop, bro. I'm forming a promotional company now. Okay, Derek, I'm in. I'm with it, brother. How much you need? I saw it. I have been listening. Okay, yeah. But you see who initiated. But what they're not understanding, Derek, if I say that if Tyson Fury gets hit with more than just a bomb shot, like the bomb squad, the bombinator, which I call it, the overhand, the right, if he gets hit with other shots that are just as hard, he's not going to be able to, nobody's going to be able to last with Wilder. And I'm not saying that Wilder is absolutely going to do it. But what you got to understand, what I'm saying, is that if this is the new case for Wilder, if Wilder has a combination of hard punches, there's nobody in the division that's going to be able to stand up to all those. Because first of all, they just worried about, watch out for the right, watch out for the right, watch out for the right. And then boom, they get hit with a harder left than they ever got hit with in their life. You see, that's the difference. AB has his own weight class, 145. There you go, Derek. So Ryan is 100%, but Wilder, he's just straight up on Fury strap. Like, yeah, Fury can get up from anything. And if he don't get up, then I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. Oh, I guess not. Because nobody can get up from anything all the time, not even an elephant. I seen a goat. I seen an actual ram, a goat, knock out a bull. Now you tell me what's wrong with that picture. How much does a bull weigh compared to a goat? And that goat put that bull's ass out. And you can search it if you want to. Just look up little goat knocks out bull. Knocked his ass out. So all I'm saying is with those kind of punches, if he has combinations that are hard, not just that one punch. Damn, you got to keep telling you guys over and over. That's what I'm saying. If he has hard combinations, then you don't know what to do. It's like, oh shit. Yeah, Wilder need to throw combos and have better punch selection. Not just the punch selection, Derek. What I'm bringing to the table, if Wilder's style, if he has, so instead of just you having to worry about one punch, if you got to worry about all the punches, in where do you go? What do you do now? It's like, damn, I can't get. So you can't go into a fight thinking I can't get hit by nothing. So most people fight Wilder, they like, I got to watch out for the right, watch out for right. And then finally, even he was saying it, that he finally will land it. You see what I mean? But now my understanding is what I'm seeing is that Wilder understands that, hey, I have to make everything harder. See? So if you come in and he's throwing everything harder, now you don't have to watch out for the right. You got to avoid everything. So that changes your whole style of fighting. Just saying. So don't get it twisted like, oh, I say Fury can't beat him or nothing like that. No. Fury has the style that can beat the back foot style, but if Wilder is throwing everything, if he comes up with like hard shot combinations like Errol Spence, everything he throws hard, then that makes you start thinking, oh shit, that was hard. Damn, that was kind of hard too. It's just like people didn't know that Sugar Ray Robinson hit hard. And one of the fighters, what's his name? Gene something. He was talking about Sugar Ray Robinson one time. He said, shit, everything he hit you with. Even Jake LaMotta said, everything that Sugar Ray hit you with was hard. He said everything he hit you with hurt. That was because of that speed. Why? That's why he's known for the perfect punch. But just think of if Wilder fought like that. If Wilder was like a heavyweight Sugar Ray, everything he hit you would hurt. Ain't too many people gonna want to just go through that. But that's good though, Derek, that you said to throw the combination. Cervallo and Bonavides, had good chins, and hell yeah, Cervallo had good chin, but he finally went down. Bonavides had one of the best chins, and Ali put his ass out in the last round. He been and shown in 3 fights already. They say Wilder the biggest puncher ever. Yeah, but Ryan, you're missing my point, brother, and I can't go over it with you no more. Brother. I wasted time on it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Fury doesn't recover from Wilder's hard shots. He didn't recover from Valine whooping his ass, did he? But they still gave him the win. So let's not go there. He never fought Otto Valine again to get that blemish off of him. Because Otto Valine put them things on him. Otto Valine stopped him, but the ref they just didn't want the fight to be stopped. He stopped his ass. Yeah, so let's just quit, man. Let's not play with what the past was. We can't go back. We can't go back to those fights. But what I'm saying, if nobody wants me to present my case, Derek, they're not letting me say that if Wilder's throwing everything hard, then what are you to prepare for then? Because you're not trying to prepare to stay out of the way of one punch, because most of the fights ended with like a right hand. Like, oh shit, Wilder's losing. Damn, he caught him. Now, think about that. He caught him. So let's take that in consideration. Now you're getting, no matter what you get caught with, you got caught. That's what people are not getting, Derek. I'm saying that every punch you get hit with is something that you got, oh shit, that left hook. Oh shit, you got hit with that. All those hurt. You see what I mean? Where you're throwing punches where all of them hurt. Who was that Mayweather was fighting that time with Mayweather when he was Pretty Boy? When he was Pretty Boy and he's putting hands on that. I forget who he was fighting, man. He was just putting uppercuts, so he just overmatched him. Uppercut, everything he threw was just hard. Because if Floyd used to throw so hard, he used to break his hand. You know what I mean? Floyd used to throw some monster punches. Everything he threw at the guy was like hard. Anyway, Derek Bates right now, he said like Frazier, you knew the hook was coming. With Wilder is the right hand. Yeah, that's a good scenario. Even though they switch hitters like that, that's actually a great scenario to come up with, because everybody knew you got to stay out of the way of Frazier's hook. But he was always gonna land the hook on you. The only person he didn't really land the hook on was Foreman, because Foreman was doing that pushing and shit. Foreman was like hitting him all in the back of the head and shit. Foreman was pushing him off. Foreman made sure that Joe Frazier didn't land that hook. Because he said he heard one of them go past his ear like shit. He said that shit sounded like a missile. Like, shoo. Because if you took one of those, that was it. He might be able to do that versus stiff, slow Helena's not Fury. Wilder's not slow, man. You undermining Wilder's speed. Wilder is not slow. And Fury can be hit. Because if he couldn't be hit, how did Valine put so many hands on him? Stop it. Man, stop it. Stop it. You know what? I welcome you to the chat, man. I appreciate you here, but don't start sounding like you on somebody's strap. Yeah, it was a guy before Gotti, though. Derek Bay said that was old Sugar Ray. They were talking about too, yeah. Oh, yeah, old Sugar Ray on top of that. Everything he hit you with hurt, yeah. Yeah, if you have to constantly cover up because you don't know what is coming, that is a problem. And he said Gotti, but it was fight before Gotti. But see, Derek is following what I'm saying. How he get here late, but he says he's listening. But how he get in here late, but he's understanding what I'm saying. You guys are putting it like, oh yeah, what all you gotta do is you can beat Wilder doing this, beat Wilder. We're not discussing how you beat Wilder. We're talking about, we're putting a scenario down that presented Wilder. We're presenting Wilder with more hard combinations to where you can't worry about the one shot, the one hitter quitter. That you can't worry about just that. Because it's like, oh shit, Wilder got that, he got a good ass uppercut now. He got a good ass left hook. Now, just think about that. If all of a sudden Wilder has a good, like the hardest body shot, he got like a good left, like a great left hook. he doesn't throw it and then like apologetically like I've seen him do before. Like he steps in, throws it, and steps back out. He just throws it with conviction, nice and short. This thing, if Wilder is shortening up everything, it's harder to hit. Elusive defense, harder punches. Elusive defense, harder punches. Not just a hard punch, but harder combination punches. Then he is going to be something to reckon with. I'm presenting that, but am I saying that is going to be Wilder? No, I'm presenting that is that Wilder is showing signs that could be the new Wilder. Do we know that to be true? No. We're not just going to jock ride Tyson Fury because I don't like him anyway. Because even if you think he's clean and all that, I still think he's a cheater. And I think Oliver Valine exposed him and put hands on him. But I also think that he's just not as, it's just the pickings of heavyweights is just not that great right now. And so that's why he's king. That's why he's king. Because if somebody can, if you get somebody in there that can punch and box and, slip and move and shit like that, he's going to have a lot of trouble with him. Right? He's going to have a lot of trouble with him. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to beat up on somebody's Fury where they get all insensitive. Oh, yeah, well, Fury's great. Fury can get up from it. He'll win. That sounds like a little, come on. We can't have a discussion, man. When I start talking about Fury, then you can't bring up Wilder about nothing. I don't want to hear about Wilder because Wilder had his chance. I'm talking about Wilder today. But if we're talking about Fury, there's a difference. If I'm talking about Fury, and I will still give him credit, even though I don't like him, I'll give him credit. Because I have done shows with just about Fury. I've done shows where I talk about what Fury has to do to win, what Wilder has to do to win. And Fury did what I said he had to do to win. Because I remember, and Derek was here when I said that. And matter of fact, Yasser was here. A lot of my guys that come in here, they're here when I talk about these other situations. Yeah, and Cunningham he was a small heavyweight coming in at cruiserweight. And he was beating up Fury. Yep. Remember when Tyson got dropped by Cunningham. Then he used his size and lay on him to prevent him from being knocked out. Exactly. Fury still uses the same tactics, Derek Bailey. And I've been telling you guys that. Derek, how many times did I say that Wilder has to prevent from being laid on? When you got a big fighter like that coming in extra heavy, you know that weight is to not protect him. That weight is to lay on you and wear you out. That's what it's for. So it's not rocket science. It's boxing. It takes IQ and all that. But my story today is I'm just presenting Wilder as a different version. And you guys don't even have the mindset to put it together like, oh, yeah, that would be a great Wilder. You guys can't say that, oh, no, Fury will still get him. You guys get upset, oh, Fury gonna get him. Stop it, man. We're not at that level in here, man. Fury's gonna get him. And I'm not saying anybody in particular, but let's not go there where the Fury's gonna get him and stuff. Fury. Don't say that Fury can win. I'm not saying Fury can't win, and we're not talking about Fury right now. We're talking about Wilder. We'll talk about I'm starting to lose my voice, y'all, so I'm about to get out of here soon. I don't know. I just took some cayenne. I guess my system is cleared out. So that's the tip of the day, man. Cayenne and ginger, man. Every day, man. Y'all take that in the morning, whenever you can. Morning, night. It'll help you sleep, too. Opens up your blood vessels and all that, man. But take that cayenne. Get you some nice organic cayenne. Make you some nice hot-ass tea. Make it hot to where you're sweating. And I guarantee you're going to notice a difference in your body, man. Especially in your lungs, man. You start coughing up all that stuff. Somebody said something that was interesting. It made a lot of sense to me. And I was like, yeah, because they always talk about how the heart, circulates all the blood. They say, yeah, but most of your blood, the blood actually goes to the lungs. It makes a lot of sense. That's what really holds the blood is the lungs. It makes a lot of sense because the blood has to be oxygenated. So that blood has to going to the lungs is way more important than going through the heart. That blood has to get into the lungs. But anyway, yeah, so take that cayenne and you guys start using vegetable soap and stuff like that, and stop using all these chemicals. Now, Eagle just be here to look out, man. I'll just be looking out. But I like, I know my team. I know you guys ain't gonna always be on my side. But if I'm just presenting something, I'm just presenting a case to you. It didn't accept my case. If you brought me a case, I gotta accept it. I say, oh, that's good. Yeah, have you ever heard? Do you hear me sometimes say to you, "That's a great point. I like that point." Do you hear me say that? Or I say, "Oh, fuck your point. Get out of here with that shit," and block you. Do I do that, or do I just say it's a good point? Everybody get respect in Eagles Web. Even if you're a butt plug, I will still give you some credit for a while. As long as you don't come in with some stupid shit. Yeah. But Derek, again, he said Fury was on that live too, because he used the game plan you talked about. Yeah, Fury. Yeah, you kept saying that, Derek. Derek said, yeah, he said, Eagle, you should have never told Fury. He said Fury was in here on your live that day. Yeah, that's what we had. We had a bunch of trolls back then too, huh? Man, he came in quiet and shit. He didn't say nothing. He's just a quiet participant. He never wrote in the chat like, "Oh shit, let me see what Eagle's talking about." Oh, that's the key. That's the key to win. I felt I'm not gonna front there. I actually felt like kind of self-conscious about you saying that, because if you notice, I didn't really say as much during any subsequent fight. I didn't say much about what Fury had to do to win. I just all I could do is just hope. But when I was watching the fights, I'm like, oh, Wilder did everything. Wilder started off doing everything that I said he can't do. I said, Wilder, you cannot do that shit. Everything I said you can't. Hey, Derek, everything I said that Wilder couldn't do, Wilder came out and did. I'm like, Wilder, you can't do this. And he came out and did everything I said not to. I said, don't do this, don't do that. He said, he was on that F that thing. F that, I can do whatever I want to. So, yeah. Everything I said don't do. He said, F that, Eagle. I can go do it. God dang. Yeah, I try to put the information out there, man, but people just don't. They're not getting it. We don't have. A lot of these guys are saying that they're boxer punchers and shit, but they're not. These guys are not boxer punchers and shit. Danny Garcia, you're not a boxer puncher. You're a slugger / kind of a boxer. But you're more of a slugger. You're not a boxer puncher. Ugas is kind of a boxer puncher, but he's more defensive minded than boxer puncher. It's just not nobody who's really a boxer puncher. Terrence Crawford is the closest thing that we have to like a boxer puncher besides Earl Spence. Earl Spence is like a consummate, he's a puncher boxer. A little bit different. He's a puncher boxer. Terrence Crawford is closer to a boxer puncher. But he still has some things that I have to see. He could be the works, but there's some other stuff I got to see with him still. It's not like I don't want to see him fight everybody, but it's still, I'm not 100% committed to no fighter. I'm not 100% committed to Tyson Fury's chin, none of that, because you never know the damage that might be set up in that. It is like a ticking time bomb. He might just get touched. Because King Kong Ortiz had granted at one point. Wilder broke his shit up a couple times, and now anybody can put him down. You know what I mean? So Fury might go in there and that chin might be already damaged. It might be cracked, and then we never get a Wilder fight with him. If that chin is cracked. You guys are looking at that Neanderthal in his system, man. And don't act like, man, I ain't being mean, man. You can see the Neanderthal in it. Just like that other big old 7-foot heavyweight they had over there. That's that Neanderthal that they got in their chin. That they don't register like it registered with a regular person. And I say, oh, Eagle, you wrong, you mean. That's that Neanderthal shit in him. I'm saying, that Neanderthal in him is heavy, brother. I'm sorry. Y'all get mad at me if you want to. Oh, Eagle, that's racist and that. No, I'm not ever been racist, man. I got Neanderthals in my family somewhere. We got all of them, man. Everybody's mixed up. But the thing you couldn't mix up, no matter what your body looked like, you couldn't mix up the spirit, brother. And if you don't have spirit, then you won't understand that portion of it. And I hope that Ryan didn't get all upset or something because he got quiet. He got quiet. But I was just trying to make my point. I was trying to get my point across that I was presenting a side for us to analyze and look at. That's what we do in here. This ain't regular box show. This ain't a regular box talk show where you just come in and argue and fight. Or what about this? We don't do that in here very often. Because most times if my guys say something, I'm going to be like on their side. I'm going to be like, okay, you're right. But Derek and them know that if you stick with one person, if you keep strap riding and shit, I'm going to call you on it after a while. I'm going to say you sound like you kind of strap riding. Because that's not part of the discussion right now. We can always talk about Fury. We can talk about Joyce, anything. We can have a show about Joyce, but it's kind of boring, right? What does he bring to the table? He's getting better because he's still developing. How come Joyce can get better, but Wilder can't? It's like, what the F? All these fighters can get better, but Wilder just can't. Yeah. Yeah, but Derek said watching that Bonavita versus Ali fight, Ali was throwing Bonavita down and manhandling him. That is the kind of stuff Wilder needs. Yeah, exactly. Wilder he has to have at least Ali-like strength. Ali was a lot stronger than people thought. Ali could grab your ass and you couldn't. Ali could grab you with his left arm around your head and you couldn't pull out if you wanted to. Ali was strong as hell and push you up. Ali was strong. Yeah. Could you imagine if Chisora cracks Fury? Yeah. It's not like he can't be hit. Chisora ain't going in. He's not just going in there just to get paid. He gonna try to hurt Fury. Chisora might end up with belts. He might end up in there with a belt. Keep on, like I said, you guys can keep banking on somebody's chin and shit like that, but I have not seen a chin of anybody ever in boxing where they have been down multiple times that eventually that chin wasn't cracked. I'm sorry. People that go down multiple times, after a while, that chin gets cracked. Believe me. Manny Pacquiao used to be granite chin, remember? Then he started getting touched a little bit. But I mean, he was hard to touch, though. That's the only thing about Manny is Manny was real extra hard to touch his chin. But if you can get your hands on that chin, who was that was fought? Was that is a Puerto Rican fighter that was beating the shit out of Canelo that one round? Remember he shook Canelo up. Canelo was all buckling like, oh shit, about to go out. But he just didn't have the skill set. What was his name? And he has a cousin or brother that fights. Well, the name sounds like it, but it probably not. Was it Cotto? It was Cotto, wasn't it? The Cotto shook his ass up. Yeah. Yeah, Joyce is actually learning every fight. Yeah, but Wilder can't learn no more. Oh, Wilder, he washed up. He'll never learn how to fight. Even Mercer was killed. Even Mercer was being like a little bit extra. I think Mercer said a little bit too much. He didn't have to say all that. That was a little bit too much. Yeah, that was a little bit too much. He had to say all that extra. Yeah, Cotto's brother, right? Remember he had his ass all rocked. He just didn't have the patience, or he didn't have the skills to put his ass out. He should have put him out. Yeah. Yep, should have been able to put his ass completely out of there. Like, get your ass out of here. If that would have happened, we wouldn't be having the same kind of discussions about Canelo. Canelo ain't got the best. He don't have the best chin that like people think he do. Ain't nobody putting hands on it. Because I'm telling you, start putting hands on his chin, you'll see. Just like if you start putting hands on Tyson Fury's chin. He's tall, but them little fighters, he has more problems with the smaller fighters. Like he'll have problems with a little Ruiz or something. He'll have more problems. He ain't gonna be able to hold push the Ruiz off and keep him off. Ruiz is gonna get, Ruiz is gonna try to get to that chin. Yeah, when fighters fight with that little short man's complex, like I got to get to your chin, brother. When they fight you, like I got to get to your chin, they'll get your chin. Yeah, we didn't have some short fighters where they'll come get that damn chin of yours, like Gervonta Davis. He'll come get that chin. He's like, shit, I got to get your chin, brother. He said, yeah, I got to get it. He said, you might be doing a lot of shit, but that chin, he said, I have to, I have to be able to crack that. That's part of what I do, brother. I got to be able to crack that chin. But my whole position today, was just presenting if Wilder has more. Like I said, more in his arsenal. So you don't have to work. So now your mindset is like, I don't have to just think about that right hand. It's like, shit, I got to fight good the whole run. I got to fight good because Wilder might, he might clip me. Yeah. He said with the new trainer, Wilder should have had fights before the Fury rematch. Yeah. I would say at least get him in 2 or 3 good fights. And then, because the Tyson Fury fight is not going to lose no money. The thing about it is that, see, Wilder is going to be making all this money. Tyson Fury just can't make money without Wilder. Not really. He's just not going to make the money without Wilder. People are going to want to see Wilder fight. You know what I mean? But let me stop using my voice before I won't even have a show Friday. Yep. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your work. Or working. Don't get upset, Ryan. It's only grown people. This is grown folks boxing. Grown folks chat. We don't get upset. We just discuss everything and just allow me to have a topic to where we can stay on, on that part of the topic. We could talk about the other side. If you want to talk about it, just put it down. Then we'll talk about Fury. I don't like him, but I'll still talk about him. I'm fair enough to talk about him in here, and I'm fair enough to talk about him in here. I hope you understood what I meant right now. Because I'm fair enough to talk about him, and I'm fair enough to talk about his ass. But then again, in here, we're fair enough. We'll talk about everybody up in here. Anyway, my shout out to all the real people that I see. And my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. Y'all know what this is, man. This Wednesday already? Eagles Way of Boxing, man. Nothing but blessings. They know what it is, Derek. Stop playing with me and Derek all the time. Y'all sort of left on me. Y'all sort of left. I'm losing my voice, dear. I see it. Yeah, I'm losing my voice. I gotta go, Lala. Because I want to be able to do Friday rap so we can talk about the Silver fight and some other stuff. Asante. And she puts her hearts up. What's the word? The word is I care about you a lot, Lala. I'm gonna come get you one day. Hopefully soon. In the spring. I gotta come get you in the spring. I can't do nothing before the spring. And we'll come check you out. Derek is allergic to cold. Yeah. I got all my cold weather stuff, but Derek don't have the cold weather stuff like that. Who knows? I might even drive. Who knows? So I ain't got to be renting. I might even drive. Who knows? I might go on me across countries. I might take me a couple of weeks out. I'll do a special Eagles Way of Boxing on the road saying, on the road to Lala. On the road to Lala Land. It don't take but a couple of days, a few days. That's all it takes. It don't take that long. You know what I mean? Just so I can have, just so I can be peace of mind. Peace of mind for me is like, yeah, I got my own whip here. I ain't got to worry about this and that. Derek said I got to buy a coat and everything. Yeah, got he got to buy the what they call them shoes you put on the outside. I don't even know. Look, you remember I used to know all that stuff, Derek, because I used to live in all that shit. So I used to know all that. I know they got the Muck Lux, what them other shits is called. What's them shoes called? The ones you put on top of your other shoes. What that shit called? They're not waders. That's fishing stuff. What they called, man? Somebody give me that before I get out of here. Somebody give me the name of that shit you put over your own shoes. Overshoes? You walking out there, you looking like a human bunny with them big ass feet. Your feet look like your feet 4 inches bigger than they normally are. And you out in the street trying to fight. Derek say duck boots. I don't know. Yeah, they might be. That's a good enough name, brother. We'll go with duck boots. Yeah, the duck boots and the mittens. You got to get the mittens. You can't just have regular. You got to have mittens. You got to have the mittens. You can't just have like your hands is. And I guess I don't even remember because I was a baby. But mittens, I think your hands just kind of move freely, but they stay warm because the mittens. But you can't you ain't grabbing stuff. You know what I mean? I think you can drive with mittens. I'm not even sure. Can you drive with mittens on? I don't know. They might. I'll probably put some mittens on and you can't do nothing. Like shit, I can't even get the mittens off. Be stuck. Got to put them in your mouth. I can't get these mittens off because your fingers they can't do shit in there. All you got is thumbs. Looking all like a kangaroo and shit or a boxer. That's what mittens are. That's what they call the other ones mittens, right? Mittens. But regular mittens, not like the boxing mittens. Come on, Derek. I got these mittens on, homie. Not the Tyson. Not the Tyson got the mittens on. Yeah, Eagle stupid. I can't help myself. Lala D, you got to be more active. We need you to be active in the chat. I know you can't. She at work. She probably on her way home. You about on your way home now, huh? It's after 5. She's probably on your way home. All right. Just keep leaving me little nasty messages or little messages and stuff. I appreciate you, Lala. Lala, you think you all that. That's all she hit me with all the time. You think you all that. Hey, I didn't know this was a brand. Y'all knew about this. This is these Balenciagas, right? So I didn't know that Kanye was backing these for a while, right? And then they said like the brand is. Y'all talk to me about it next time. But the brand didn't do as well or something because he did something or said something. But I even know I just got these. I didn't get these because of Ye. Everybody got to call him Ye now. His name is not Yeezy. His name is Ye. So I didn't get these. I got these because they kind of went with with my hat that I had. You know, they kind of went with that, and plus they was just I like them because they're, as you guys can see, you can actually see me. I don't have to because this is about as much darkness as I need inside, and I had the other ones I used to wear was just like they're a little bit dark. I need those outside, but these I can wear these inside, so I won't get no headaches or nothing like that. Anyway, I'm gonna catch y'all, man. End up losing my voice over y'all. Coming here trying to fight with Eagle. Don't come in here fighting with Eagle. What's wrong with y'all?